Tucked into a small office park in East Nashville, Manuel Delgado crafts instruments entirely by hand, using the same techniques and craftsmanship that his grandfather brought from Mexico 3 generations ago.
So somebody told me that it takes a year to get a guitar from you.
Right now, we have about a 1.5-year waiting list.
A year and a half?
Yeah. Our goal is never to rush the process to where it's going to affect the integrity or the quality of the instrument, because it's not just me I'm representing. I'm representing everything that my grandfather, my great-uncle, my dad went through, my mom went through. When you honor the work and the sacrifice that's been done before you, you don't take it lightly when you put your name on an instrument and send it out into the world. A little piece of me goes with every one of these instruments. This is
oh, look how cool that is.
where our shop is over here.
I would have never...
That's the idea. It's our hidden door. And
What?
this is Ava
How are
Marcus.
you? Nice to meet you. So this is a mandolin. Did you make this?
Yeah.
Yourself?
He helped a little bit.
Well, whose idea was it to put the heart in there? I love that as a design feature.
Yep.
You have no idea. Your dad is melting inside right now because he's so proud of you.
She knows, yeah. My dad was 14 when he built his first instrument. I was 12, and she was 9.
I think it's amazing. How many guitars will you make a year?
Probably about 12.
12? For the whole year?
Yep.
You said your guitars range from as inexpensive as $3,500
Right?
to a premium of $18,000 was one that you made?
Yeah, and the guitar, but because we make over 45 different types of string instruments, we have to know what the market asks for. So if we're making like a jarana, which is an instrument used in Veracruz, Mexico, that instrument might be $800 to $1,500.
Okay.
I'm currently working on this concert classical guitar for a client right here.
What is this?
That's going to turn into a custom ukulele.
This is how it starts?
That's how it starts. From there, I'll go over to the bandsaw, and actually, if you want to try cutting a piece, you can.
It's hard to believe that you could float a business on 12 guitars a year. But when I'm in Manuel's shop, I can see why you would want to. The shop feels like a step into the past, into old-world craftsmanship that doesn't exist as much today.
Everything we do is what's called a book match. So what do you do when you open a book?
Yeah.
You open it like this.
Oh, check it out.
Those are 2 sides that are book matched. So it's the same piece of wood, just cut like you did right now, and then we bend them.
How does the wood get bent? Will that turn?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I do.
Once that piece is hot enough, just like that.
There's a lot of dangerous
Around here. Oh yeah, well this is all handmade stuff, you know what I mean? That's why I'm called an old world luthier. We're using the old world techniques to do things. Yeah.
Don't ever change.
Oh no, and I mean the minute you start taking your hands off of it, and then it just becomes a commodity that you're selling. You're on.
Like
Don't
that?
go too fast. Yep. There you go. A little bit more. Go ahead. All right, now we want to lift off. Now you're gonna hold it. That line should line up with that pencil line. So you're done with that.
I get it.
Okay?
The one thing I have to tell you is I expected the manufacturing process to be slightly more automated and slightly more technology-driven. And I'm more inspired, more excited, even though I have no idea how to play a guitar. I now see this as a true piece of art.
Right. As you know, most instruments are mass-produced. There's a few large corporations where one in particular averages 1.5 guitars every 5 minutes.
Yeah, no thanks.
You know, well, we don't. Our clients are people who are genuinely looking for an instrument that sounds great on its own.
Out of everything I've seen in Nashville, this shop really represents the American dream. You have a guy that has taken on a true handmade craft that was passed down from his father and now potentially going to be passed down to his daughters. You don't find that in business much anymore. Most people just want to get the thing done and move on and grow the number of customers and make it faster and cheaper.
If I hadn't come down here and seen it for myself, I might have felt the same way. But Manuel is an artist, and he's on a different plane. He's trying to make it better and have it last.
I think it possesses the spirit of Nashville. Slow and steady.